Hello again. I'm Greg Harriman, your host of Crypto Corner. I hope that you're having a great Thursday. We are back again with some information and some stuff to go over. And as always, we start out with it's not financial advice, it's the Wild West, rattlesnakes around every corner, pitfalls. Your wagon wheels are going to come off sometimes. That's just life. I mean, crypto kind of is an image of life. So, our philosophy. So safe, we want to be safe in the coins that we choose. We want to be secure. So we're using Coinbase. I'll go over that in the next page. And then we want to be able to sleep at night. There's a lot of people that we know that as they trade, they become crazy and they can't sleep and they because they have all these trades going. Ours are sitting there. We know what's happening to them. We know where they're going. We know what we feel we know what's gonna happen over time. And we're okay with it. So we'll sleep at night. Okay, so a couple people have been starting to ask me more. Okay, Coinbase, how do I know I'm on the right place, doing the right thing? Take a screenshot of this. It's on Coinbase.com, and then you're setting up an account. You're able to trade. All of the things that we're doing, except for a couple, I believe, are located on Coinbase or Coinbase Wallet. So as you're starting to navigate, don't try to do 100 things. Just try to do one step at a time. Take Coinbase, get the app on your phone. Once you have the app on your phone, now buy your first thing, transfer your money in from your bank account and try your first thing. Whether that is you're buying Bitcoin or you're buying, whatever you decide to buy, then just do that. Don't do five, do one, do it for $5. So that if you do something wrong and you say you put in the wrong number and you wanted to buy Bitcoin at 26,000 and you put in buy Bitcoin at 260,000, well, you'll probably get it because someone will have sold it at that point. But you'll be doing it with $5. So what do you care that you're making that mistake? It's part of the fees that you pay to become initiated into to crypto. So take a picture of this, screenshot this. I like just everyone to know exactly what we're doing, where are we doing it. We also use crypto.com. We also use um, MEXEC. Those are the ones that we use, but there's plenty of more out there, and so you decide what is right for you, and then go forward with that. Um, I did want to show you that every coin, like Bitcoin, when you're starting to look out there and you're doing stuff, every coin that you're looking up has a uh, identifier. So Bitcoin's, got you see Bitcoin and then a couple over you see Bitcoin Cash. One is those are two different things. So that's why they have two different colors, and that's even though they're both Bitcoin. And you'll see some of these will be close, some of these will be, if they're on a Cosmos chain, they might have a Cosmo look to them, different things like that. So I just want to show you a few. All right, so now we're on to our action portion of the week. You can see quite a few red arrows, but a few green arrows. The most important red arrow, I would say, is Atom. Now, if you look at Atom, you'll see that it's at 685. It went all the way to 780. You'll see when we do the chart, and that's when we told you we were actually not buying this week. We were waiting because we felt like Atom was going to go up and we were going to sell at 780. And then we were going to buy right back within a few days, which it's been a few days, and we're buying back under 7. So you'll see that we're accumulating now 25% more tokens than we had before. And we believe that each time we do this, we're getting closer to that 100% on our money or 200% on our money just by doing that. So you can see DOT is at 402. Not a bad range. Again, if you're DCAing, which is dollar cost averaging in every week, that 402 price is a good price. The 685 is a good price. And remember, you get to stake it on Coinbase. So remember to go in and physically stake it if you have not if you don't stake it, you will not be getting 11%. You have to go into the coin. It will say, would you like to stake? You say yes, and then it stakes. You cannot get it out for 20 something days. But again, we're waiting for the bull run. Now, one of the things that we are doing is we're only staking a percentage each time. So, like on Atom, we staked 75% of our coin, and then we kept 25 in cash, and then we cashed out that whole 25 at $7.80 and bought it back in at $7 ish, or a little under 7. So, what else is interesting here? QNT at the bottom, it's at 85. That's the bottom of our range. So, if we don't see it kind of pop from here, it follows Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's been kind of ranging back and forth. We think it's a great coin for the future. We're layering in pretty much every week, especially over the last 3 weeks, and so we're feeling we're getting it at a great price. Anything under 95, we feel is a good price. Let me see. Is there anything else? It's a VRA. Just to let you know, VRA has gone parabolic. It's at 56 cents. It was at 41. So you do the math. It's about a 35-40% gain. And remember, that's what we said. Things like that were going to happen. That's why we think that that could go up even more. Right now, it's not really a buy anymore, um, because it's at 56. It's out of our range. We want it to come back down. We think it will come back down. So I didn't change out these charts so that you guys could see. Last week's chart, we were at 402. We're at 405. So DOT hasn't changed that much this week. And if we could get a bounce up to 450, 460, where we get 10%, we would do the same thing we are with Atom, which is we would sell off some of our coins. We're not going to stake them all. We're going to stake 75%, sell the 25%, rebuy those coins back down at $4. So that's our goal. It just hasn't gone up like Atom has. Speaking of Atom, here's the chart. You can see that we sold at 780. You see in the left-hand corner that that we were at 685. We went all the way to 780. We sold off at 780, and then you see that whole decline as it comes all the way back down to under 7. So we're just accumulating coins, and at this point, we are 25+% more in our coins than what we had before. And let me actually go back here for a second. You can see the arrow in the bottom right-hand corner says we look to sell at 780. We predicted that last week. We said it was going to go to 780. It went to 786, and so we sold at 780. We don't care that it's 786. We don't care. I mean, it's always good to get to every last penny that you can, but the bottom line here is that we just wanted to get our our more coins. What are we doing when we do that? Why we stake some and sell others? So I've shown this chart before, and we're showing that we had extra, and you can see where we said we were selling at 750. We've now sold at 780. We have even more of a profit here, and that's why. And we've done this a total of 3 times now. So each time we sell 25%, we get another 10% off it. We're getting 2, 4, 6, 8%. Now we're up to about 12% from our original number. And remember, we think that's going to double or triple in the future. So we are buying these more coins from someone else's money, and then we're going to sell those at double or triple the cost. So that's the way that we're going to make our money. Okay, the QNT chart, you can see it's just been coming down, but it's starting to stabilize, and we think at around 85 it's going to stabilize, and we'll keep buying in this range, and we'll see where it kind of goes. Um, we don't know that if Bitcoin takes a big dive, all of these coins are going to go down. We will accumulate more at that point. Again, that's part of how we're sleeping at night is we're not going, oh, the sky's going to fall. Our coins will go down with Bitcoin. But the two coins that we're really accumulating, DOT and Atom, are getting 11%. And if they go down, we're only buying more coins at that point. Now, again, everyone's subject to going to zero, and then it's not worth anything. But we feel like we picked coins that will not do that. So one point that I always like to bring up is we just sold some of our dot and atom. You'll see that in the orange section there. Um, as we took that 20%, we're going to put a little more into this 5%, which is VRA, SDX, and Gala. So we probably will be buying Gala games this week a little more because we have more money to put into this. And we don't want we increased from 20, say like 21% to 23.5% in this area. The red or orange area. And so what we want to do, that's our safe, right? That's our safe money. And so our really safe money is the blue. Our semi-safe money is the orange. So as we get some of that, we're moving some into the blue, some into uh, the yellow. And in this particular case, I think that we're going to be buying Gala games because, again, I believe the narrative is going to be that gaming will be a huge portion of the next run. And then we'll close it off with this chart. I love to show this chart because we have been through the pain, the euphoria from before. We've been through the pain now, and now we're just sitting. It's boring, to be honest. Um, there's some good buys in there, Atom and Dot and QNT. We feel like those are all good buys. We're just buying, 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 and then we're slowly going to watch this rise, and then we will see it. We'll we'll see it explode. And then we should be at two times or three times our money. And then we should be getting out. And then we should make sure that we're taking that profit. Otherwise, we will ride it all the way back down. And a lot of people have done that. And that's not our goal. So we'll be taking some profits along the way. We'll be doing some different things. But our goal is to double and triple the money. So um, we we hope that you are getting something out of each week when we do this. Again, you can let me know. I know I've said a couple times that I'm going to do some wallet stuff. The only reason that I haven't is that if you have $500 on the exchange, it's not worth getting a wallet. So for right now, what I plan on doing is let's start accumulating our money here, and then let's start putting more and more in. And then as that happens, then we'll have to look at the wallet because the wallet is just to protect you if someone hacks the exchange. If they hack it for the $500 that you have in there, the $300 that you have in there, then in my opinion, it's it'll cost you more to keep putting it on the wallet than it will be to take the risk. So we don't believe that that's a risk reward that's worth it. We hope that again that you're getting something out of this, that you're smashing the like button, that you're telling other people about the channel. We're trying to grow. We're different than a lot of other channels because we're not talking about that everything's going to be perfect and everything's going to be that we're going to make $1 bazillion. We're saying that whatever you put in, if you put in $500, we think that you'll get 1,000 or 1,500 back. You put in $2,000, we think you'll get $4,000 to $5,000 back. So and you can see that it started to play out exactly the way that we've said, especially with Adam. We've bought, sold, and bought again. And every time we do that, we're getting closer to that 100% on our money just without a bear run. I mean, a bull run. That's during the bear. So we hope that you're enjoying it. We hope that you're going to smash the like. We really need it. And we'll talk to you guys soon.